purpose for it, but that doesn't mean you're... Hey!
Oh, shit.
Hey.
Oh no, it's Big Man. He's hearing us strategizing.
What up?
Hello, hello, hello.
Greetings.
Listening in on us updating our character sheets. Alright.
Oh,
Thank
Arcadum, can you raise the level of our cheats to level 5?
I'm not sure how to do that.
I think it is in features, and you go to class levels on the character sheet.
Oh, there we go. Hit points must be rolled.
I mean,
What? I just,
Oh, we did that already.
yeah, I'll just set it back. Okay, sure, whatever. There we go.
Yay, it worked.
I wonder if I can get this compendium to work with the custom stuff that I've made.
Yeah, I was going to say I should have fast movement.
Yeah,
So
you have to delete the new stuff. I don't know how to get it to not add that. That's why I don't.
hold on, I'll delete it.
That's why I don't fuck around with the hard leveling like that, because I can't get it to not add shit you guys don't have.
There we go.
Oh, that
well,
worked.
hmm.
Okay.
I guess the main thing to edit would be like proficiency, but
There we go.
we can hard edit everything else.
Yeah.
You're already level 5.
Efficiency went up already.
Yeah.
And the spell slots don't go up though. You do have to add those yourself.
Oh, cool. There we go. I heard.
I mean, prepared.
I fixed it.
Oh. Nice.
Everybody should be level 5 now.
Thanks.
Looks at sheet.
Guys, how
Hey.
do you add spells
Cool.
from? Like, is there a database that you add spells from? Because I'm just editing them manually.
Yes.
Nah,
If-
I just
Where?
asked that before.
So if you go to the scroll bar with the rolls and the combat tracker, the one that is far to the right, go one over to the scroll, compendium
Mhm.
packs, scroll all the way down and then slowly scroll up till you find spell SRD. Open that, search for a spell, and then you can just drag and drop it into your character sheet.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just did that. It works. The drag and drop.
Oh wait.
Very cool.
Spells.
Spell SRD. Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Okay, so when we last left our heroes, you guys had decided with heavy trepidation that you're going to have to assault the weakened position of the Aurelian, a nearby neighbor, and take from their treasury and their vaults. However, that is easier said than done, and I need to know exactly how you plan to do that.
Well, before we decide that, we wanted to have a meeting and kind of get the staff's opinion on how we should do that.
That works for me. Bloop. Okay, thankfully, I have those routes prepared for you.
Sweet.
Now that you have made your decision that you're going to attack the Aurelian, there's a number of ways that you can do it in order to get to their treasury vaults. Fickle Leaf suggests that perhaps you could use some of your mana reserves to teleport yourselves directly into the vault, using as much advantage of surprise as you can in order to slay the guards, gather the wealth, and attempt to escape. However, you would need to also spend mana in order to divine the area to see what kind of troops, guards, and things like that you'd have to deal with, and also the vault security level. Scarfeld, he suggests to simply attack and conquer them.
As expected.
Scarfeld's suggestion is that it is rumored that the vault and the palisade, basically where the sovereign's seat is on the northernmost side of the city. He could simply assault it with you and decimate the guards, capture the remainder, and just simply take the seat of the sovereign. You wouldn't even have to conquer the entirety of the city. You'd only have to conquer that point. And then eventually, with enough troops, Scarfeld could surround the city and starve them out.
Okay.
Scarfeld's suggestion is obviously going to take a lot longer and have a much higher loss of life. But it also has the highest rewards, because not only will you get the vault, you could also conquer the seat of the sovereign. So that's a pretty big deal.
I like it.
Calanthos suggests that perhaps instead of directly assaulting, you could simply go to the people of the Aurelian and convince perhaps a rebellion to be put up in place of the seat of the sovereign, and then sell them troops, weapons, and even mana reserves at obviously a adjusted price, so that you just get the vault's finances anyway. Ruben Tro also agrees with Calanthos's position, because he believes that it would be a profitable way to simply make the city a puppet state. However, he will remind you that such an action will probably be even more costly than Scarfeld's campaign, because you'll have to bribe quite a few officials, and it will take the longest to procure. But you could procure the vault's wages without any loss of life, or at least minimal loss of life. I should remind you that Ruben Tro does not say that because he cares about loss of life. It's just simply the way that it is. Vicar Visa. Vicar Visa's suggestion is not to do it at all, because this is wrong.
So, if we were to do Calanthos's route, does that, you said a puppet state, does that mean that we just,
So essentially,
the sovereign thing still
essentially,
take place, or?
So essentially, since there is no sovereign on the throne, on the seat of the sovereign of that city, of Aro, there is a regent, much like it would be in the case of you not being here. However, the entire city is in a chaotic mess, and Calanthos and Ruben Tro, combining together, suggest that perhaps you could take advantage of this in a political maneuver and establish yourself as the ally of Aro, and then perhaps select a easily manipulated individual to rise up to be the new regent, to replace the old one, and finance that campaign, and then sell mana, weapons, and troops to them to accomplish that at an exorbitant price that they would have to pay once the treasury was conquered. So essentially, their plan is much the same as Scarfeld's, except you do it through a proxy state. So Scarfeld is direct war, Calanthos and Ruben suggest proxy war, or economic war.
So this would have probably like an upfront cost and then a delayed payout.
Yes.
Right.
And there is, of course, always the risk the rebellion could fail.
I guess it's all dependent on like what we're giving them and like how well we're supporting them. Could really help out.
The delayed cost, the delayed return on doesn't really bother me so much. I mean, we're not like crunched for time or anything necessarily, and I think since they have sort of the same effect, this way is less risky. It would make more sense, and it's, I guess, more moral. We're not, conquering and killing. as much?
It's
Shady.
well, here's the thing, right? Moralistically speaking, and this comes down to one of my favorite conversations about morals, and that is it moral? Is it immoral to make war? It depends on whether or not you have a righteous cause for war. Expansion is, in the past, so even our own history, been a cause for righteous war. So, moralistically speaking, both are an offensive action against a sovereign state. One is the direct conquering of that state, and depending on how you perform your wartime actions, will be dependent on whether or not it is considered a moralistic one. The second is doing the same thing as the first one does, but using their own people against themselves. The loss of life will not be direct, but there will still be some. Now, perhaps it'll be more, perhaps it'll be less, but make no mistake, both of these are offensive actions. So, moralistically, both are not immoral, at least not inherently. If there was a paladin here, they wouldn't object to that moralistically. I mean, look. The fact of the matter is that you need resources and you want to expand your power.
Mm-hmm.
The way you do that is by taking it. You know what I mean? So it's really up to you. But make no mistake, both of those options are offensive actions against a sovereign state. There's no other way you can mark that. One is direct, one is subterfuge.
Does Ruben have any ideas on who could be our puppet, so to speak?
He has Ruben will suggest that there are a few candidates, but the biggest problem is to unseat the current regent, a man by the name of Leco. Leco is a direct servant of Laurent, and although the missing sovereign is, missing, he is fiercely loyal, and he will most likely need to be assassinated.
See, I was about to say, what if we don't seat a new sovereign, right? We replace the regent. What happens if the actual sovereign returns? Is that
Well, the idea is that the regent that you put into place will take the throne and will be your puppet. So if they were to return, they would return to their city conquered.
I see.
Vicar raises a finger and says, "My lord, perhaps you could try to find the missing sovereign."
That doesn't solve the problem of us needing resources.
It could if you restore the sovereign to his throne. Surely he would be grateful enough to pay you for your trouble.
And it makes an ally.
We also don't have any leads on that, to my knowledge. It's sort of an unknown. We also don't know the nature of this man.
Vicar Visa has no response to that. You can see that he is very distasteful with the act of aggression that everyone is talking about.
You have to understand, Vicar Visa. We need to prepare ourselves for the oncoming battle with King Vale. He's a very powerful, evil person, and it may be a bit distasteful to conquer people to expand, but it's for the better good.
With all due respect, my lord, I wonder what reasoning Dargoth had to attack my monastery. I am not here to judge your actions, but I am not going to be... I am not going to betray my spirit. You are taking advantage of a weakened country in order to empower yourself. You may be righteous in your belief in doing so. That is not my place to judge. But I wonder, how many times have leaders been in the same position you have been in, where it is necessary to attack? And I wonder how it would feel if it were reversed. Would you consider any such action justified? I can tell you as someone who was conquered, it's not. He will bow and then step back.
Hope you don't think I take these words lightly, Vikar.
Scarfeld will scoff. Yes, we'd all like if everything was rainbows and sunshine, and we all hold hands and hide in the mountains. But the real world's a bit different, monk. The strong conquer the weak. There is no shame or evil in this. It is the way of the world, as natural as the creatures that scuttle about the ground. It is this sovereign's fault that he lost his power and his control over his people. And do they not suffer without leadership? I, for one, support our council's decision.
Indeed. You both make valid points. There's much to consider here.
I think the rebellion most likely seems the best idea. We don't want to strain our soldiers while King Vale still has hold in these lands. This gives us the least amount of risk while we still have supplies to give.
Well, I don't know about that, my lords. Scarfeld will step in. Yes, perhaps this individual that the dear Guildmaster selects will be someone of good standing, but will they not? We do not even know of them. Tell me, Reuben, is this person that you seek to replace, or rather, you seek to displace, are they good to the people? Are they fair-minded? Reuben will raise an eyebrow. Does it truly matter? As long as they follow orders, it shouldn't, should it? Well, I suppose so. Scarfeld does not really have a response to that. Why does their personality matter, my lords, if they still follow our orders?
Yeah.
Perhaps looks over to Theo.
Fickleaf will step in. I should remind you that it is their orders, not yours, Reuben. Reuben will give a deep bow. Of course. A slip of the tongue, I assure you.
Yeah. Perhaps after we're done with securing our situation here, we can look for some assisting in the Aurelian in the future. But as established, we are prioritizing ourselves in this situation, no matter how you look at it.
Fickleaf will give a bow, and he will say, My lords, I do not wish to become impertinent, or to overstep my bounds. But might I suggest, once again, my proposal? Although it will be a use of a valuable resource, if the purpose of this mission, distasteful as it may be, is to simply procure the dust that is being left within their treasury vaults, unusable by anyone, for they lack the authority to do so, would it not be better for your powerful selves to go there directly, to take it and then leave? Surely this will result in the, least loss of life, and perhaps you could even do so incognito. Therefore, they would not know who did it. Scarfeld will scoff at that. You would turn our lords into common thieves? Bah! Let them be known who took it, so that they can respect the strength. That is the real mission here, is it not? You wish to face this King Vale, promote strength, check his aggression? Then present your strength, my lords. Crush this weakened city. Then be kind to its people. Show you are benevolent. Fear will turn to love.
You make good points, Scarfeld. I think gathering power is important, and I feel as if robbing the vaults will provide an immediate solution, but it would not be as profitable as conquering the entire city, of course. We truly wish to gather power. I believe we would need to take control of the city one way or another.
Perhaps a mixing of tactics. With the assault on the city, perhaps even then we could still enter the hold itself, teleport in and deal with the regent. It would need to be dealt with somehow anyway.
Tell me, Ruben, these regions that you seek to place on the throne in place of the sovereign, do you have economic ties with them in some way?
Well, of course, my lord.
Aside.
Of course. That is how I know them. And, while some are distasteful in their morals, some are respectable businessmen. They will, of course, always follow the call of dust, but that is precisely what we can use to control them. I also have a few documents on them as well, and I feel like they could be easily squeezed into the position we need them to be in.
I'm a bit concerned of that. I feel squeezing them, as you say. People with poor morals. They may not yield as good as results as someone who is more loyal to us.
Perhaps,
Scarfeld.
Perhaps, my lord. But it is in my experience that men follow their own desires when pressed to the test. And as long as we make the position lucrative, I can foresee them doing as such.
Mr. Wimble.
Yes, Raul.
Isn't it really necessary to conquer the city? We can just raid the vault. We just need money, right? We can just take the money and get out. I can make you guys stealthy. Should be fine.
It is an option. However, I would like to take the route that leads to the greatest amount of gain. We are in quite a predicament.
Are you sure you wouldn't want to take the route that takes the less time and has the most benefit, like monetarily, like in the short run? Taking a city is one thing, but maintaining the city and I'm not sure about this. Let's just take the money and get out. We can put the blame on someone else, maybe.
Fickleaf nods in approval at this.
Wimble looks around to everyone else. Do the rest of you have opinions on this matter?
Even though I do not like this slight of this country, I do not prefer to do these underhanded things. I do not mind the idea of Fickleaf's idea, and also maybe doing a little bit of putting a puppet leader as well wouldn't be a bad idea. However, I'll kind of look at Scarfeld. If it came to it, I wouldn't mind taking over the city as well. But keep in mind, we'll kind of look at Wimble. We do have to consider all of these options have their benefits and disbenefits, and just because one of them seems inherently to have more benefit than other, as Raul said, when we leave, we do not know if it's going to be the best for the people and maintaining the city.
Agreed.
Having more responsibilities could be a hindrance for our cause.
Maybe we could try to do Fickleaf's idea by infiltrating, and we can create a rebellion based on that. If we're not found out, we could blame all of this on, well, the current leadership, and then they will start to fall apart due to their incompetence.
I have a bit of a question to put forward. Maybe this will help center us. What is our intentions? What do we intend on doing, growing to, and should we hit our apex, what do we want to be? Do we want to be a nation? Do we wish to be merchant states? Do we wish to be creators of magical artifacts? Well, what is our intentions? Because if it's nation building, well, then we have our answer.
The advisors look very wary at this question. They will look at each other. They will look pretty confused that the council doesn't seem to know what they want to be.
Well, aren't we supposed to be, kind of look at Wimble? Continue, some of our goals with this continent. There are such things.
We are to gather strength for the time being. That is our main concern.
We're to arm ourselves. Well, we are just looking to arm ourselves and gain strength, and I will second the raid.
When you say raid, you mean
To teleport and take from the
okay.
vault and leave.
I see. Theo and Tracy, your thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't mind Scarfield's plan to siege.
Theo?
I do not like needless killing, I agree. However, one of the reasons that I did agree to the plan, such as going into the Aurelian 2 raid to begin with, was because I was convinced that they needed new leadership. I would second the raid.
You mean Fickle Leaves plan?
Yes.
The heist?
The heist.
Any heisters? Any heist enjoyers?
Heisting?
Well, it would seem that the majority is in favor of Fickle Leaves plan, so I suppose we shall go that route.
The staff will all give a bow. We will make preparations, my lord.
Alright. Time to spend dust.
Any heisters?
Any
Raul is going to
heisters?
test his new spell and try to check if he can get everyone on his range to make them stealthy.
Okay. So, okay, you've chosen the direct assault on the vault, yeah?
Yep.
Okily dokily.
Poggers.
Let's prepare to raid.
As a player, I was leaning more towards Scarfeld. I think as Wimble, probably more towards Ruby. But...
Yeah. I mean, for me at least, I was
As
in
a
character.
player, I was like,
Like, I
Scarfield.
was interested in Scarfield's option, but I was thinking more like practicality type things. Like,
I was pretty broken up about it.
Thing was, I was presented an
Same,
option
actually.
where I could not harm people.
I think there's some validity to the fact that there could use some new leadership there.
Yeah.
True.
I don't disagree. I just think if we're going to do like the full-on assault thing, I don't think we need any more like enemies at the moment, and kind of doing it in the most subtle way possible without leaving that many tracks is probably the best option right now, at least.
So let's see.
Perhaps we can look into finding their lost sovereign.
Okay, so you got two methods that you could use to raid into the vault. First, you can use a magical method, which means that you divine and then teleport yourselves inside. Or you use a mundane method, which means you literally travel there and try to sneak in through the city, through the vault.
Mundane.
Question:
I
How
don't
much,
know about
how
that
much
one.
mana would that cost?
It would cost 1 mana to divine the area and 1 mana to teleport yourselves in. Then you have the problem of getting back, which
Yeah, I was about to ask
which
that.
unfortunately you do not have the capacity to return. So you'll have to escape mundanely with the wealth.
And if we go in mundanely, at least we would know the routes, but
Yes,
we could
yes.
set people off.
And we don't have to spend mana for that. But...
Raul is going to know, and he's going to say, "Oh yes, we can scout. I can see some routes for escape if we approach. This is going to be perfect.
Yes, but then we'd have to travel there.
Oh, it's fine. Travel is fine.
Wait, how far is this place?
The city of Oral from your current position is 24 days.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That's
yeah, that's a month
that's
travel
that's
there and a month
yeah.
travel back. Yeah, let's not.
Oh, it's going to be fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Coming
shorten
back
that
blind is
distance.
going to be worse
Well,
than
you also
coming
have to
back
consider
knowing
that
the route.
it's not necessarily blind because we're going to do some divination before.
Yes,
Right.
yes, but coming back, it is better if we get out of the way on our way there. We can see everything around and maybe find a better way back.
Yeah.
If we
It's
just teleport
random.
there and just escape, we don't know where we might end up without knowing how to return in the best possible way.
Fulner say, if we use divination magic, we should know a decent amount of the layout already, so I do not see why we need to go in there and check everything out like
Shall
that.
I spend a point towards divination?
So, I'll help out a little bit here. Both methods are going to result in the same result, more or less. But the thing about it is that divination and then teleportation means you cut the trip down by half, but you have to spend 2 mana to do it. The second is you use the maximum time, but you don't have to use any mana because you have a ranger in your party will be able to scout the area to get in and then get out. The divination mana expenditure is the same thing as the scouting.
Mm.
The big question is are you willing to pay 2 mana to cut your time in half? So
Yeah,
instead
24
of
days is a long time.
instead of 24 days, it's 48 days. Or instead of 48 days there and back, it's 24 days. Now, granted, that's a relative amount of time.
2 months with the city under the control of Fickle Leaf. What could
Yes.
possibly go wrong?
Oh, you have to consider the King Vale shit happening every week, right? So that's three weeks of that. 20. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Let's travel. I love travel.
I love travel.
Oh no, let's go. Let's travel.
The travel is not a concern so much. I think we'll be fine with Raul, but the time is kind of a factor. I don't know.
Oh, don't worry.
Everybody. How about this? Show of hands. What does everybody think? Somebody.
I think teleportation, reducing the amount of time away from the city, is probably our best bet.
I
Okay.
agree.
That's not fair. I only have one hand. Can I raise my feet?
Sure, Raul. You
I was going to raise one
get a foot vote.
Poggers.
Theo, your thoughts on that?
I have to agree. I do not wish to be away from the city longer than necessary.
I also agree on the teleportation. I think we should use that. I think in that case the majority would prefer to TP.
All right.
Teleportation.
So, 2 mana spent.
Yeet.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Remove that from our tent.
Okay, divination reveals that the vault of the Auril is underground, about two levels, and that there are 2 distinct escape routes that you need to get away with. The vault is unable to be accessed by divination magic itself, but you're able to see the outlying area. It actually looks to be a rather large sphere, almost as if it's a completely different facility connected to the bottom parts of the city. Let's see here. You can see that there are many ancient Taladonic designs etched into the walls, and the large spherical structure seems to be sealed from the outside. However, there are a contingent of guards watching the vault. There appears to be approximately 14 guards.
Taking notes. Got it.
Right.
Hold
Okay.
on. And of those 14 guards, there are 3 different types. Let's see here. I'll put these in notes.
Okay.
First up are Cursed Warriors.
Oh, you have art and everything. That's
Yeah,
nice.
I got everything for you. We have Cursed Knights. And Cursed Watcher.
Watcher.
Oh boy. Huh.
I won't say watcher. PTSD starts kicking in.
Throw the cinnamon at him.
We know his weakness.
His weakness is me. All right.
And here is the numerical spread. 10 warriors, 3 knights, 1 watcher.
Excellent.
Alright. Interesting.
Nice. I'll take the watcher.
All right. So we have 14 cursed people to kill. However, I don't like the fact that we can't see inside the vault, but that's fine.
That's
I'm sure it's safe.
fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Well, it's got a Taladonic writing on it.
Mm.
Are you able to read any of it through the divination, or is it not? He's unable to do that.
You can read it. I mean, the Taladonic writing is just indications that whatever the original use of this sphere was, it wasn't to the Auril. It's most likely salvaged. Specifically, you can see that it's in reference to psionic works.
Nice.
I see. Now I am super interested.
Okay. Should we try to gear up then before we head out?
Absolutely.
Is there anything else we can learn from the divination?
That's it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So there's 2 escape routes. Do we know anything about these escape routes? Like, do they involve climbing or swimming or anything like that? Like, do we know that kind of shit?
The escape route is ladders.
Ladders?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we bring climbing gear just in case?
Probably a good idea. It's not too expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I can climb, but you can carry me, right?
Wait, who's the strongest among us? Fulner.
Mogus.
Marginally, yeah.
You're gonna have to have Raul tied to your back.
Here, stop. Make sure we have enough rope, guys.
Mogus.
Everybody take rope.
Everybody got rope.
I
Rope check.
go, so I'm going to grab some ranged weapons, and Raul is going to walk towards the armory. Try to find
Okay,
some
let's go, shall
thrown
we?
weapons.
Let's go.
Rope.
Now.
So, do you guys want to see? I know we wanted to see if there was any way we could spend dust before we go.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Does our master tailor have any equipment sellable at the moment?
So we wanted to, I guess, ask the staff, or maybe Ruben specifically, if there was any way, anywhere we could purchase anything for the trip. Swivells, weapons.
What would you like to
items of sorts.
purchase?
Didn't think that far ahead.
Okay.
Bag of holding was one of them.
Ah, that's right. Well, I have a floating disc.
I mean, that's nice.
Bag of holding.
Yeah.
Not dust stores.
Because there's probably gonna be stuff in there other than dust, because it's a kingdom vault. So, was there any? I guess we could check to see if there's any magical equipment, like weapons and gear, or grimoires, stuff like that, to help booster us.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
there's a magic shield.
We've got our masterwork tailor.
Well, I guess actually maybe we should start with potions. We're pretty low on potions, right?
Yeah, I think we used them all in the last battle.
I have a basic healing potion. That's it.
I have absolutely nothing.
I think nobody has any potions. So
Potions,
is there
fella.
anywhere we could purchase potions from somewhere?
Yeah, you can order them on the market for you.
Does it take like a long time for that? Or?
No, not for potions, no.
Hmm.
You can also have some made in the greenhouse.
Give smoke.
True.
Gives me-
Okay, so what kind of options do we have for healing potion?
Let's see. Regular healing potion is 50 dust. Greater healing potion is 150 dust. And supreme healing potion is 750 dust.
Okay. All right, so who wants potions? I mean, I'm okay with like one for me. We have two people that
Yeah.
can heal, right? So I mean,
No, we have two people that can heal, and I can't have.
I don't
potions,
need
so-
any.
oh, you can't drink potions, right?
Yeah, I have the construct lifestyle of no potions. But I don't need it. I am a tank, so with two healers, so we're chilling.
Yeah,
Raul should probably have one at least, right?
yeah.
Raul
Well, I
has
was
come
going to
back.
say as well, if we're teleporting in, we could get the food buff as well, so that will kind of help with the HP stuff ahead of time.
Oh yeah, then the tuck in. Yeah.
What's
Yeah, we'll do
that
that.
do?
Hippo tuck in. So I think Wimble, Sinclair, and Raul should have a potion at least, right?
Raul comes
Yeah,
back,
sounds good.
holding things in his hands.
Oh
I
my
mean,
goodness.
his hand.
Wimble,
Look at this,
Sinclair,
guys!
Rob.
I found some darts.
Darts.
Uh,
Very nice.
Yes. Arcadum, how many darts can I fit in a bow quiver?
Darts? Like throwing darts?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 10.
Pokers.
Darts and a whip. Very nice.
What is that smell, Raul?
Dun, 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 dun. Well, now we just need to get you a gun, and you're just full on Indiana Jones it.
All right, so I guess greater healing potions for the three of us. Would that make sense? Does that make sense to anybody here? Am I?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay,
Oh,
so
sure.
A greater for me, Sinclair, and Raul. So 450 dust.
Yep.
450 dust. Alright.
Yo, you got it.
Da-da. Do a number. Got
well-
901.
What would be
I might
the?
need some better armor.
Armor? Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you need.
Can I get greater armor, heavy armor. Yeah.
Wait, can you wear heavy armor?
Yeah, I'm proficient. Yeah.
My goodness.
Oh,
So you want some plate mail?
Yeah.
100 dust.
oh all right then.
Plate mail?
Mm-hmm.
Down to
Potion of
801.
greater healing.
Anyone want a shield? I can't use it. I only have one arm.
You want to give your
Yeah.
what's it
Anyone
called?
want a shield?
Your bow to
Is it a
somebody?
magical
Handy?
shield?
Oh, sure. Anyone wants a bow?
Wait, is it a magical shield?
No, it's just a regular shield.
Fulner
But I
looks
have a
like
magical
his
bow.
shield. I can't use bows.
Oh, all right.
Same.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that bow is still yours. Keep it till we can get you another arm.
Well,
All right.
Do we have access to the ability to get a bag of holding?
You can't afford it.
Gotcha. Sag.
Right, Sag.
Everybody wants a rope, right? I'm assuming we just have that laying around. Or do we have to
Rope's
buy
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Mundane equipment
Uh,
like that, you can just get. No problem.
Everybody grab Peepo rope.
I have rope.
Peepo rope.
Yeah, climbing.
I have 50 feet.
I have 50
some-
feet of rope as well now.
Yeah, let's go.
Should we get a little bit more, just in case?
Sure, why not?
Okay, 100 feet. So many feet. Hmm?
Peepo rope.
Let's see.
2 of those. Oh yeah. So one other thing I wanted to do, I wanted to ask the staff. So I have a water essence. I wanted to ask them if they know anything about using the water essence. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could ask the master work tailor.
I have no idea what to do with it. So
Maybe he can do something. Magical cape.
Cape of billowing? Is that what you're asking about?
Did you ask me about the Cape of Billowing? What?
no, I said so I have a water essence and I don't know what to do with it. So I wanted to ask any of the staff members if they know how to use essence.
Negative.
Nah, all right. Worth a shot.
Ask the tailor. The tailor.
Can I ask the tailor? Does he know?
He has rudimentary knowledge of it. He can weave it into your clothing that can be made, but you need a proper facility to make magic items.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's cool.
Ah,
Water essence thread, buggers.
I wonder if maybe we should ask Jimmy. You think Jimmy knows?
Jimmy does know
Jimmy.
about essences.
Ah, really?
Yes.
He's going to eat it. No.
Yeah, I didn't want him. I'm not gonna give it to him. I'm just gonna hold it at a distance.
Yes, Jimmy. Come forward.
Woo-wee! That
Comes in
there's an essence. You use that in a magical foundry to make magic items.
Huh.
He's so wise.
There are
Interesting.
whole kinds of different essences that exist. There's basic mana essences, greater mana essences, essences made with elemental subterfusion, all kinds of different things like that, Mr. Wimble.
Hmm.
And
This one is-
there's also masters of essence that can be used to create all sorts of different things. With the right facilities and the right practitioner, you can make all kinds of stuff.
Interesting, Jimmy.
As long as
you
the
know.
Kaskari isn't around.
Whoa.
This again.
They bring
Jimmy?
bad luck.
Jimmy,
It's
is
good to
there
know.
anything we can do without one of these facilities? Do you know?
Not much, I'm afraid. You need a pretty potent practitioner. Oh, also, there's rumors that there's some people that can eat them.
Some people.
Looks at Rock.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but there's some people that have a disposition that allow them to just kind of consume the essence into themselves, like a Cascara eats a human baby.
Wait, what?
That doesn't sound
That's
right.
fascinating.
They don't really do that, do they, Jimmy?
Well, if I was honest, I don't think they do it anymore. But I've heard some tales that would curdle your milk.
Bruh.
I don't want that.
Indeed. Why do you think they're so good at cooking?
Makes sense.
All right.
Good reminder, we need to tell Mr. Bojangles to cook us a meal before we go.
Oh yeah, I can tell him on the way back. Mr. Bojangles, one of the good ones.
That is good to hear.
That is
I don't know
not
what
the
I don't know what
lesson-
that means, Jimmy. But please,
That is not the lesson we were trying to teach you by living
Alrighty.
together with him.
I'm just gonna look around at everybody. Infuse people with magic, huh?
He is knowledgeable in everything. I am impressed, as always.
Is he all right? I don't know if the insanity got him or something like that, but
You know,
whatever.
Fulner, he's traumatized.
Whoa!
His entire home.
Whoa, Jimmy! Whoa!
Everybody's reacting like, whoa! eh."
every time it's like I want to feel bad for him because like Wimble keeps shitting on his dreams, but they keep dropping like that uncle at Christmas everyone doesn't want to talk to. It's just like, bro, just please stop talking about it.
Hey,
All right. Well, do we have anything else we need?
Let's see. So our exit plan has to do with ladders, getting down. We basically got that figured out.
Can we do anything with fonts before we leave, or no?
Oh yeah, we can get font buffs, but I think that takes a week though, doesn't it?
Yeah. It takes
If you want the special ones, but you also have your basic ones that you can just get, like Wrath,
Oh, shit,
Envy,
really?
stuff like that. Yeah, that's your class feature as a cleric.
Oh, you mean just the things you apply in combat?
Yeah. You can get
Yeah,
those.
I see.
You can
I
decide
see.
those where
Okay.
you go, but if you want the special ones, you gotta wait a week.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything else, unless you guys have anything.
Any other consumables we can think of to help us in fighting?
Yeah, maybe this like traps or something. Can make some kind of explosive or something for Raul to throw or something like that.
Oh, I would have to go check, but I don't think there's any fluxberries left, because I mean, I made 2 liters of fluxberry juice. It's
Oh, I
probably
don't-
needs to grow again.
I don't know if we need to be creating flux storms in an enclosed vault, but
Well, I have caltrops and ball bearings. That's it.
Well, that's certainly useful.
all right. Well, I can't think of anything else that we need. So
Oh, we need to trade spells. That's
yeah.
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 That
That's
was.
a
I knew we were
important
getting
We have
something.
to do some nerd shit real quick. Let me look what we got. Let me see.
Hard shit.
oh, they're being
Yeah.
nerds again.
Yeah. Yo, comparing notes. You wanted magic missile, right?
I might take magic missile from you. Yeah, let me see. Hold on.
Okay. What would be the cost point in me getting 2 level 3 spells, or at least 1?
From what?
He got fireball and counterspell, and I just want to know about getting like fireball
From what?
from Wimble, since he got it at his level
3
5
hours.
spell. That's it. Okay.
That's an hour per spell level.
Is there dust cost associated with it?
No.
No. Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay, cool.
Shit. In that case, if you're taking that, I will take magic missile from you, and I think that's it.
Raul is going to go refill his oil flasks.
Nice.
Alright, I will take magic missile.
I was going to ask, should Fulner get some light armor just in case, like for example, if the siege armor is dispelled in sub case, or
Oh yeah, couldn't hurt to just have it. Yeah.
yeah, I guess some light armor
Never
would be
know.
good just in case.
Yeah.
And also as well, because I mentioned a bit ago, it might be good to get a few throwing javelins.
Ah, yes, please.
Okey-dokey then. Do I just add these to my inventory, or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Add we'll say 3 javelins. Does that seem good? Yeah, that'll be fine.
Hell yeah.
5, right?
Okay, I'll get 5 then. 5 javelins and what's the light armor options? Forgetting. It's studded light armor, studded leather. Okay, I'll just add those 2. Thanks.
Raul is going to come back with another quiver.
So if you take the no armor route, then you can get siege armored.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm gonna have in my
Yeah.
inventory the light armor just in case it gets dispelled and I have to reapply something. But I'm just having it as a backup.
So what's the plan with the siege armor, by the way? Do you want to cast it on Wimble, or should I take mage armor?
I'm definitely casting in Fulner just because it's really good.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Sorry, we're just doing some prep stuff. I can cast it on Fulner. I can cast it on you.
No, don't do that. Go away.
Don't cast siege armor on you.
No. I'm being like a boomer with creating items and stuff. So.
Oh, you could just
Ah,
probably
okay.
find them in the compendium.
Yeah, they already
can't
exist.
Well, I can't
Yeah.
access the compendium. Wait, actually, hold on.
It's like is it pre-made items? I think it's pre-made items. Quickly. Or no? Which one? Items. Oh, items SRD.
So, for Wimble, he has Thunderwave and Shatter, so I'm probably going to be somewhat midline, frontline-ish.
Yeah.
Couldn't hurt.
So I guess the thing I have to think about is, do we want me to support cast and just hold person everybody all the time? Do we want me, because I can hold person to 2 people? Do you want me to summon the Fae, give us an extra person? Do we want
Some of the Fae could be useful. It might also be interesting as well. Because we have so much HP now that maybe Theo and Tracy could just do off the bat if we beat initiative, just to do 2 channel chaoses, just gain the whole area down on HP.
Though we
just
have to make sure they're not.
And then just Omega
chaos
AoE
somehow.
them until they're dead, because if we kill them quickly, then, well, that would be what you call epic dub.
You have to be careful with that kind of shit, because they might be resistant to chaos, or the Watcher might have some ability that.
Well, if we can make a martial check ahead of time to check for that, that would be useful.
Oh, we don't have to fight, guys. If we maintain our stealth, it should be fine, right?
I'm pretty
he
sure
said-
in order to gain access to the vault, we have to.
He said it was sealed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I think we at least have to fight those guys. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 14 dudes too, so it's, I doubt we're gonna one turn them.
I don't think that either, but that was a kind of thought I had because we have so much AoE and just quickly killing them would be not a bad option, because I believe... Hold on. If we did that off the bat... Wait, hold on. How much HP does Tracy have?
37.
37, so that would be 18 plus 29, so that would be 18.
Yeah.
29. That would be around, I believe, 47 damage just right off the bat. So that would probably be a good play if we can do that.
So, one thing to be noticed, if I do summon Fae, I cannot hold person, as they're both concentration.
Well, the Fae might be able to do useful stuff as well, so keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's got its own utility.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
stuff.
I was going to say, if we do the summon Fae ahead of time, it might be useful like during like breaching the vault. So
It does have a 1 hour duration.
Well,
one
we're
hour duration?
TPing. We're like TPing in, right? So I'm assuming we're just
Yeah.
gonna be right into, you
Yeah,
know.
we're gonna precast and then we're gonna go in. So, how many level 2 spell slots do I have right now?
Should 4.
4. So if I give everyone siege armor, I don't think I have to worry about blasting, do I? Probably not, right?
For blasting, I mean, you could just burning hands and shit if you have to. Well, that's gonna
Magic
be
missile,
cool.
all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if we do like if the chaos damage is actually something that can damage them to a consistent degree, assuming that, let's say they had like all 100 HP around, on like average, then that could be a good option. If they had like 50 HP for like the lower end ones, doing the magic missile might be useful because then you could just like target multiple of them when they're like low HP and just get them off action economy wise.
Yeah,
so.
and controlling the summon's only a bonus action, so and I don't really have much use on that.
I mean, it really depends on what we get, what we get for the initiative, but also as well if they are resistant to chaos damage, and on top of that, if we can actually get our martial checks off.
Yeah, we need to know what that Watcher does. The Knights and the Warriors probably have something special, but like the Watcher is probably going to be our priority when it comes to like.
Priority target number 1.
Yeah, when it comes to at least
well.
martial checks.
You don't have to marshal what is dead, my friend.
True.
My God.
So Wimble, I'm assuming you're going to prioritize fireballing with your level 3s.
Yes, if I can get away with 2 of them, that'd be great.
Okay.
Well, if we can beat them in
Um,
initiative, that might not be a bad issue. But we just need to know what they're resistant to, because if we can just do all of that damage up front at the beginning, and also we know if they have don't have any
Magic
abilities
resistance or something, yeah.
yeah, have something like that, we should be good because we have a lot of AOE options.
And
And
he
if we
said
can just kill them quickly, we can beat them in action economy.
I got
Yeah.
Flaming Spirit too.
I have Spirit Guardians.
do we bring an NPC?
Oh yes, of course.
Yes. Question is, which one? I would not suggest Vicar Visa.
Yeah, he's
Sure.
not going to feel great about it.
Well, hey, maybe when he gets there, he sees that they're all evil and shit. Maybe he'll be cool with it.
I was going to
Oh yeah, they're
say,
all cursed. That's
Yeah. Well, curse is not evil, so maybe not.
yeah, no.
Wait, they're cursed.
They don't look like nice
I'm
guys,
back.
though.
He's back.
Yo.
Me having epiphanies while he's gone.
All right.
We could just bring that new fighter dude.
Yeah.
I forget his name. The spirit fighter
What?
that fights with his dead
I
brother.
wrote down his name in our NPCs area.
The dead brother guy.
Dead brother guy. Wow.
Yeah, bro, man, his
Oh, you don't know
brother
what his
is
name is.
real dead, bro.
You don't know what his name is, do you?
I wrote it down in our notes.
Yeah, so did I.
You could just look at it. Ligolar, Spectre.
Well, that's like
Dancer.
the
There you
replace order.
go.
We can't do that. That's so much effort.
Lagalore, big bitch.
Ligolar has much Sag. Dead brother.
Yes, so I think we will bring Lagolar with us.
He cannot be teleported.
Ah,
That's what you call
I
rough.
see.
can somebody else be teleported?
Like who?
Good question. Who else do you guys think? Fickle Leaf? He seems to be into this mission.
Probably
I would
shouldn't have a
fucking-
month of him being out of town with no
Yeah, I
region.
wanna.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We can't do that. Oh,
So
yeah,
not
shit.
Fickle
I'm not
Leaf,
factoring
not
that
Vicar-
in.
It would be Scarfield.
I was okay.
Well, we need
Here's
our
an option.
army
Could
captain.
we
dude.
get a Wendigo to come with us? Because
Oh.
if these creatures are, like the enemies are cursed, if like a Wendigo eats them, it shouldn't be that bad because Wendigos are also cursed. And
Can we bring in a Wendigo, Mr. Arcadum?
The question isn't can, it's do you want to?
Let's see why not. I guess.
Yes.
Is there a downside to that?
All right.
So we are going hardcore on the cocaine now.
Well, I mean,
Is that what you call this?
we're
No.
killing them either way,
That's what
right?
you called it.
We're going there to kill people. I mean, like, they're gonna be
Yeah,
dead either way.
we're giving the Wendigo free food. It's getting lunch.
Guys, we're
Come on.
bringing back cannibalism. Let's go.
All right. So you guys are bringing the Wendigo.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Everybody feeling good? Everybody set?
Only question is, when we get in there, we grab things. Is he gonna stick around, or is he gonna follow us? 'Cause that's probably a question to ask.
I guess it depends on where we end up and shit. I don't know what.
Well, you're
exactly is
taking
gonna
him
happen.
as an ally, right? Meaning
Yeah.
he's taking your ally
Yep.
spot, which means he'll be with you until he's not there anymore.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. All right, let's see them prove more their worth, I guess. I guess as far as precasting, I'll just give the same 3 last time siege armor, so I only have 1 level 2 spot.
Ooh.
Question. So, when we teleport in, are we just like going straight into combat, or do we have time?
That depends. Do you want to?
We want to just airdrop on top of them.
Well, so you said the vault was sealed, right? Or I forget
Yeah,
the
it's
exact
locked. It's a vault.
wording. I guess we could attempt to sneak around first. Maybe we could just try to sneak into it and get out without fighting, possibly. If it's an option, it's worth trying, right?
Well, is that an option with 14 guards on look?
We got Raul, we got a Wendigo.
And one of them's a watcher.
True, maybe they have some kind of vision of the area. Alright, let's just go in and fight.
I was going to say there is a. I just kind of thought about it. It might actually not be a good idea to bring Alan Talks because. Okay, if we're this is called the main enemy is called the Cursed Watcher. Alan Talks is a Wendigo that is cursed.
It'll be fine.
Oh, actually, you know what, man?
Like
We don't know
if that's,
we don't know much about this curse. It would be really fucking unfortunate if something happened to Alan Talks.
Is it Alan Talks or is it a Wendigo?
Alan Talks. It's Alan Talks.
Oh. Hi, Alan
Yeah.
Talks.
You know what? I don't know shit about the curse. What's going on with that? Let's not bring him. That's way too risky.
Oh, all right.
Mr. Wimble,
I'll put him
Yeah.
back.
which one is
Aw.
our most stealthy colleague?
It would probably be Fickle
Alan
Leaf. The
Talks.
problem is we can't leave the town without a regent for a fucking month.
What about Vicar?
He would not want to come on
Vicar will not go on this mission with you.
Oh. And among the rest, who would be the most stealthy?
I
that
mean,
would-
there's only other one combatant, right? Scarfield.
He is not stealthy.
The
He is
most
not
stealthy
stealthy
would have
at
been
all.
Alan Talks.
If we bring Scarfield, we're kicking down the door.
But
Everyone
what-
is dying.
What we
Yeah,
should
you know,
have
we're,
asked
we're probably
was-
gonna end up doing conquest if we.
I
Maybe
think there's no choice,
not
Mr.
bring an
Wimble.
ally.
We have to bring Mr. Fickleaf. We could leave Mr. Calanthos.
I mean, you don't have to take an ally with you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We could just
Yeah,
not bring an ally.
that's true.
Like, if we're doing a stealth mission, that's just one more person that could potentially fail as well. So
Oh, that's true.
Let's just go by ourselves. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Chilling.
I don't want to risk any of our staff dying or the Wendigo getting fucking possessed or some shit.
We should have asked about what the curse could be, if Wendigos would be fine, that sort of thing. We can ask these questions.
I'm just unsure about the kind of concept of cursed watcher, and us having a ally that is like Omega cursed. Like if they
Yeah,
be like,
you know,
like it's like putting a red dot on our like whole group. It's like here is the party.
they could have
Here we
incomplete
are.
information. You know, it's just not. It just doesn't sound good to me. I think we could do it by ourselves.
Alright, that's how we want to go with it.
I honestly would have wanted to bring on talks.
No.
To be told with the curse
no
thing, probably would have been
Wendigos.
interesting to bring Vikar, but I don't think he'd be morally
He's not
for this.
interested.
We're lucky if he's here when we get back. We'll...
Yeah, like him not being able to convince you not to do this is very different from you asking him to go with you and to kill these people. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Come with us, old John.
Hopefully, because we're not conquering, he'll stay. But you know,
hopefully when we come back, he hasn't left. So you know.
Yeah, that's what we're sitting at.
Yes,
Right
compromise. Instead of killing the whole city, we'll compromise. Instead of 0 and killing the whole city, we'll just kill 14 warriors. That's how it works. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, we're
they're all
terrible.
cursed anyway.
We're terrible people.
You guys are the good guys,
well.
right?
Yeah,
No.
I feel pretty good.
Yeah, no.
I feel like I'm pretty good. Yeah, I feel like
I'm
pretty
feeling kind of
pretty
neutral
okay.
right now.
feeling like. Watch out! I'm having a neutral day, guys. Oh my god.
I'm pretty close to leveling up, and you.
Look at all this gray around here, bro.
All right. Are you ready?
All right.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Let's
We
cast.
are. Oh, did you precast already?
Yeah, I gave Wimble, Sinclair, and Fulner Siege.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
Wimble, Sinclair,
Should be.
Fulner,
It's another +3 though, right? So I have 19.
It is a +6 plus your dex.
Okay, 19.
Yeah. So it's 16. Or my bad. It sets you to 16. You gotta get +6.
Got it. Okay. We are cool. Let us embark.
And aid.
Aid? That's a really interesting one. I was gonna say, if you cast Aid on the clerics, it'll make your
Yeah,
channel chaos better, if you want to do it that way.
yeah. I'm gonna do it that way. It's on me.
Oh right, we
Theo,
wanted to
and
get
Fulner.
the temp HP from Bojangles. Can we do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
The tucking.
5 temp.
5 temp.
I was going to say, you could cast Aid on yourself to make the chaos better as well as an option.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, guys.
Yes.
Everybody, grab some fried chicken before you leave.
Alright, my base P64.
Except for me, because I can't eat food. Because I'm a silly little construct.
Laugh at the robot who can't experience one of the joys
Yes,
of
I
life.
can't make my HP go from 79 to 79 plus 5 temp HP.
So Fulner's got temp also? Wait, no. Do we give
No.
aid to Fulner?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
I'm
it's
good.
Yeah.
Why would you give it to Fulner? Give it to someone squishy.
yeah.
I mean,
I mean, if I'm gonna be tanking.
I guess he's
with
gonna be
rage
tanking.
and-
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
You can do whatever you want. I'm just recommending it for the clerics if we're going for the initial like
Yeah.
spam chaos at the beginning.
So both clerics have it. Who's the third person? Tracy.
I guess Fulner, since he's tanking.
Okay, so just add 5 total and then swap it later.
Yeah. 5 for Fulner, 10 for the clerics. Temp HP.
Nice. So I'm at 84. I'll swap back to 79 later.
Ooh.
I'm a big boy.
We have a greater healing potion. 1.
Yeah, you and Sinclair both.
Okay.
I have 1 as well. And I have rope. Everybody has rope. Lots of rope.
100 feet.
I got rope, I got light armor, and I got 5 spears.
Holy
5
shit.
whole spears.
And my maul and my shield.
I got magic.
All right. You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party
So be it.
before venturing forth. All right, last check. All consumables. Make sure your spells are cast and active on your sheets. And I'll ask one more time. Are you going to attempt stealth, or you just want to drop right into the shit?
I mean, I'm fine with. Do you want to do stealth?
Yeah. You have +10, all of you.
Yeah, actually, let's.
Yeah, we could get information ahead of time and also figure out if chaos is like a good option. So that might not be a bad idea.
All right.
So start with well, question: if we don't, do we get like a surprise? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Probably get a surprise.
No, I
round
guess
either way.
we could get a surprise round and learn more information
I'm
about them.
concerned about this Watcher individual and the concept of stealth, though. We could lose a surprise round because of that. We're trying to sneak around and shit. Thoughts? Anybody have that concern as well?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine
Yeah.
either way. I'm fine jumping in
Which
or
concern?
stealth.
Which concern?
The
They have
Watcher.
somebody called a Watcher.
Oh, well, if he has the deck magic, then I think we're fucked.
Yeah, I think just drop in and fight. Let's do that.
Oh, no. I think we should risk it for at least advantage on the...
Well, do we get a surprise round still if we just drop in and fight?
If you drop it in fight, you get a surprise round. Yes, but you
Yeah.
don't.
Oh,
Get,
okay.
but
Yeah,
you don't.
that's
But you
it.
don't get to arrange your formation after you arrive.
That's fine.
Sneak.
I think
Is
that's
it?
worth it.
Let's sneak it. Let's be sneaky.
I know you really want to use that ability, but it seems so
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Let's be sneaky.
Oh yeah, Tracy. Also, as well, remember do you have your armor stuff ready this time? Just want to double check.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
place it.
Just want to double check this time.
Right.
Oh wait, since we're just jumping right in, maybe I should just cast mirror image right away.
Yeah. Anything with a duration or something like that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. We're just dropping immediately into fight.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh, did I get full rest last time? What was
Yeah,
it saying?
if we're dropping right in, yeah, I'm gonna cast it.
Wait.
Mirror image.
What is this list?
Shouldn't I have? Oh, okay. That's good to know.
How do you add the effect to yourself? Is it the compendium thing again?
Yes. Add an effect. Oh, I'm
Okay.
not sure.
So I'll just get rid of my spell slots then.
I cast it and nothing happened.
There you go. No more level 2 spells.
Give me 1 second. Looking at things.
With them all being knights, I think AC is probably a decent idea at least.
Okay, so right-click on your sheet, on your token, and then the top left button is called Assign Status Effects. And you can look through all those, and you'll eventually find something. Which one are you looking for?
Mirror image. You mean the cog?
No, I mean the person with spikes around him.
Oh, that's top right for me.
Video active, weaken.
there's gotta be an easier way to do that.
power,
These are all effects. Are you sure these are?
Yeah, I'm not sure that this has what I'm looking for. Magic shield, ice shield. Nope. Yeah, I would not know how to add that effect to you. So sorry.
Let me see.
It might just be something you have to remember.
I've seen people with it before. Activate auras? No, not an aura.
Alright, what are you trying to do?
Add mirror image to myself, like an effect.
Whoops, added that to everybody. There you go.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Look at how cool that looks.
My God.
Ooh. So Wimble, when did you turn into Play-Doh?
Play-Doh.
Ooh.
I am the 3 Wimbles. Well, 4, I guess.
Or more.
All right, we ready to rock?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. You expend the second mana as it flows around you. Your bodies slowly begin to float off the ground, and then, in an instant, you appear elsewhere. Oh, one moment, I forgot to remove the visibility on this. Okay, let me adjust your viewpoint. And you appear right in front of the entrance to the Great Vault. And you catch the guards there completely off guard. One moment.
Whoa. When you realize that this is a tech game.
Let me roll some random chance.
Or is there a brain in there?
Okay, that's pretty bad luck, but
He did mention psionics, Jesus.
Did I mention I've been having a day full of nothing but bad luck?
mein Gott. Hold on, I gotta adjust one more thing here.
Oh, BRB 1 sec.
Oh yeah, no Russian.
What?
Should probably keep our names to a minimum.
That is very much fair.
Alright, well, unfortunately you caught them right during their guard change. So, this fight will be against all of them at once.
Oh.
Haha, haha. Typical us.
Hmm.
Should we just
Well.
act dump?
Oh, you guys wanted a fight.
You know that point
No,
we
I
chose
wanted stealth.
when we chose not to stealth during the guard?
Oh, Raul is always right, you know.
You don't know how that would have turned out.
I mean, you still get
I
the.
am Inigo Montoya.
I mean, you still get
You
the
killed
surprise
my
round.
father.
So,
Yeah.
all right, and you guys see these people.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ugh.
how nice.
Oh my.
Just wanted to be a part of that.
Oh, I see some prime fireballing targets.
Okay, well,
I was hoping they'd clump a little more than that.
I don't know, man. They're pretty clumped.
that's very clumped.
Any clumpers?
What's your dexterity, Raul?
Oh, 18.
+4. All right.
Okay, nice.
Okay. And so the conflux rages.
Should we just Arcadum and
All
act it
right.
out?
Raul, you gain initiative.
Buggers.
Let me give
let's
a quick view for the chat. This is the Cursed Warriors.
Oh, you. So cool.
These are the Cursed Knights.
I don't feel so bad killing these dudes. They're so cool.
And Cursed Watcher. All right, Raul, you have initiative. You're in surprise round.
All right.
Can I make a recommendation, by the way?
Of
So I was
course.
going to say it might be a good idea to like double marshal if that is an option. That's a suggestion, but you
I
can do
think
whatever.
we need to know as much about the Watcher as we can for now. Well, we also need to know, I guess, if they're resistant to
Yeah, the
chaos.
chaos. Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing. We have a surprise round. I can't fireball all of them because you guys are in the way.
Well, the thing about that is that we can reposition.
Yeah, so I
And-
could maybe do it next round. But I'm probably
Well,
gonna at
you
least
could
thunder.
hold your action to do that. But yeah.
True.
Arcadum, so this is the surprise round, so
Yeah.
next Wimble would go, right?
So, surprise round is you go, then Wimble, then Fulner, then Theo. Basically, I don't get my turn in this first rotation.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Marshal check.
All right,
On
what do
the
you want to
Watcher.
know? Okay, on the Watcher.
Yes.
All right. This creature has the following abilities: the curse,
boy.
the curse of Aurelian. For the Sovereign, Cursed Burden, and spellcasting. What do you want to identify?
Probably opting for spell casting.
I'd love to know what spells he has.
Yes, spells, please.
All right. This creature is a 5th level cleric with spells associated with protection and recovery.
Okay.
All right. Question. Is this a bridge?
Yes.
All right. Hey guys, what do you think about going to the bridge right there?
I'm sure they're gonna let us. No?
Oh, you mean funneling them into the bridge?
Yeah.
That gives them the opportunity to escape, though, and we do not want that.
That's a good point. Wait, where's the exit? Is it like just to the south here?
All right, so your escape plan is you may run through the door here, or you can run through a vent located here. Excellent.
Ooh. Yes. Nice.
Right
I'm
there.
sorry, I didn't see where you were pointing.
So, there's the door. You see my arrow here? My little
Oh, I
finger?
see it now, yeah.
This, you can go through this door, or you can go through this vent here.
It looked like you pointed to the same spot. So the door is the top right?
No, the door's south. This big thing here.
Oh, okay. I see now.
Yeah,
Got it.
this, yeah.
Thanks. Okay. So, yeah. We don't want them to escape.
Yeah, it might be good to block the door. And also it'd be a good place to reposition too if you're going to do a fireball.
Are you sure we're going to be surrounded?
I was going to say as well, it might be good for you to also do another martial check, but I don't know. It's your decision.
So, what do you think, guys? Should we go to the bridge? Or do you guys would like prefer to be surrounded?
Well, if we're all clumped together, it's going to be hard for them to surround. It's like kind of what we are right now. But, so,
Oh, it will be really easy to surround us.
I mean, keep in mind, like, Tracy and Theo have, like,
Yes,
the
how
AoE
weak are the
effects, so-
warriors?
Yeah, maybe get some more checks on like the rest
Yeah,
of the crew.
We need to know if they're hurt by chaos damage.
Yeah,
Right? If
Yeah.
you guys are going to do that.
that's important.
If they're immune to chaos?
Yeah, in terms of positioning, obviously the bridge is better, but I guess I'm concerned that they could run and get reinforcements or some shit.
Oh, yes, but I don't want to be surrounded.
True.
I don't want to shoot at disadvantage, you know? I mean, I really want to help. All right, let's march it again. Oops, that's low. That's my turn.
You can move.
Wimble.
I will marshal the
Knights, I guess, this time?
I'm gonna marshal the Watcher again. I want to know more about him. I think he's the important dude here.
All right, sure. Not with that.
Never mind. Never mind. I can't fireball yet, so
You could hold action fireball when it's Raul's turn. That's an option.
I mean, you could always just like level 2 spellcast, right? Scorching Ray at somebody or something.
I was just gonna like Thunder Wave or some shit.
I was
I-
also going to say as well, you could also just do another action martial as well. Because
Nah, we need to start getting
animations-
damage down. We're gonna have to start blasting.
Then hold action fireball.
Are you guys? Where are you guys gonna walk to? Are we doing bridge or down?
Bridge,
I
bridge.
think we should go down
Yeah, we should.
because we do not want any of them escaping because that would be quite bad.
If we go down, we're going to get surrounded.
Maybe we want that with the.
What if we just go left?
possibility.
We could keep running left and like just running around, and like maybe.
Kite down. We could do that.
Oh, it's going to be funny.
I'm going all in.
Shoot and run around.
I'm gonna go here and Thunder Wave.
Okay.
See what happens to them.
65 con.
DC 15, 9 damage.
Anybody that fails gets pushed back 10 feet. They're kind of.
Can you push them off the ledge with that ability?
Yeah, I guess I could have. That was, I guess I could technically still do it next turn. It's a good idea.
Are there guardrails?
There aren't.
Man,
Lol.
PTSD.
Well, that's it for now. I will end my turn.
Fulner.
Oh boy, you know what time it is? It's time for a martial check. Hold on.
Yes.
Plup. Normal. 11. Nope. What should I do now? I could attack, but if Tracy and Theo are going to do the AoE thing, it doesn't really matter. I could try to go over and like dash action to the Curse Knight / Watcher. That could be an option. What does everyone else think?
Well, you have your tech roll damage shit, right?
Oh yeah. Wait,
how
does that
close?
work during surprise rounds or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also roll.
Roll!
Don't roll a 1. Okay.
No ones. So everything in, well, 10 feet of me that I choose to takes 5 damage. So I guess the 2 Curse Warriors up top. There's also always the option for me to reposition and do a martial check. I think that's not a bad idea. So, guess what I can do. Okay. I can reposition near Wimble and do a martial check. Does that sound good with everyone?
So I'm gonna fireball like here.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to reposition near you.
Oh,
so
make
the
sure
fireball.
You're
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
like there.
No, that's good.
20 feet right
20
there.
feet? Okay.
Okay, I will reposition near Wimble, right by his side, and I'm going to make another martial check with my main action.
Wait, no, we're not going to secure the bridge?
No,
We're making our way up there.
These guys
Oh.
might all be dead by the time they get to act. So
yeah.
if the chaos damage works, I think it'll be fun.
Okay,
Actually,
I mean, if people here keep moving, I can fireball.
martial.
true. Yeah.
Normal. Nice.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Alright, which one?
Guess we could. What does everyone else think? I think it would be a good idea to know what the curse thing on the Watcher is, like the. Well, let's see.
Well, there's 2
Can we
things.
do
So
the
we want to make
chaos
sure
damage now?
we want to make sure that they're actually hurt by chaos damage
Yeah.
before we.
Yeah, can I like specifically ask that with a natural 20?
You can ask for resistances and weakness of one creature, yeah?
Sure. I'll ask for that for the Watcher.
Oh, the warriors.
Warriors.
We're gonna channel chaos on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure, we'll do that. Warriors.
The warriors have no resistances and they are vulnerable to radiant damage.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Good.
Good beats.
Oh.
These are bad guys. I told you.
They're bad guys. We're the good guys, guys.
Or cursed ones.
Now, at this point, I'm going to pass the turn to Theo.
Theo.
Alright, first things first. Martial check. Boom. Normal. That's not worth anything. Okay. Let's see. Da-da-da-da.
You could try to like go a little bit to the right, so you can try to hit as many of them as possible, including like the knights and the Watcher.
That's within 30 feet. Where is this? No, I won't be able to reach the knights. Actually, doing it from right here is perfect. In which case, I will be channeling chaos. Yes. Yes! Alright. All the warriors will be taking 32. Wait, no, I have a 5 temp. Temp gets added to that?
No.
Okay. 32 damage.
Okay.
But your max HP, is it added?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you get the
Yes,
8 as well?
I upped my max HP from the aid spell.
Yeah, if you want to move towards the warriors, get away from fireball range, that'd be appreciated.
I am moving.
You could also try to move down so you are blocking the exit.
You guys start walking towards the guys on the right. We're gonna kill these guys.
I'm gonna move here. That'll be a good spot.
Yeah, start positioning for the.
All right. Tracy, you're up.
Okay. Let's do some marshalling.
Nice.
What do you want to know?
Suppose marshalling the cursed knights.
Okay.
Any abilities, any features, any.
Cursed Knights have the following features. The Curse of Aurelian. For the Sovereign. Fearless. And Grim Reminder.
Might be a good idea to do a shared trait, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'd probably say
Agreed.
curse or for the sovereign.
Yeah, for the sovereign.
For the Sovereign. When reduced to 0 hit points, this creature is instead reduced to 1 hit point and immediately attacks an adjacent enemy. This recharges at the start of their turn if they roll a 6 on a d6.
Oh shit.
Okay, do we really need to kill them now? The-
I was going to say you could do that because keep in mind, if I can keep my AoE open, if I'm surrounded by all of them, that will be like not functioning as well.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. If you're asking if you have to channel right now, no, because I'm gonna fireball and Sinclair has to. He can fireball too. You can save the channel just in case they need it.
I mean, if you channel now and kill them all, and Sinclair fireballs, we ensure that they're dead because they haven't recharged that ability. Because the warriors will come back because they have For the Sovereign. Kill them all now.
I had some killing.
My goodness.
Let's go.
Cursed knights of the Aurelian, prepare to suffer despair.
I'm suffering.
Oh my god.
Alright, so what is that? 13 from you?
It's wait, I can't do math.
Well, you have the increase due to the aid, so it should be up by 5, I think?
Yeah, it's half of.
No, 21 damage.
Yeah.
For the Sovereign!
Now repositioned.
Yeah, get out of the splash zone.
Get out of the splash zone. Yes. Good.
It is good.
Fulner, what is the range on your tech roll?
What do you mean?
10?
Like range of the
The-
AoE? 10,
the AoE.
10 feet.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually
'Cause,
pretty decent.
I mean, like,
Alright.
you could just stand in the middle of this cluster here and they'll all die, and I could
yeah,
just
they'll all well,
thunder wave the rest of them, and we'll save fire.
well, that's
Alright.
Sinclair,
Yeah.
just fireball them.
Yeah.
fireball.
I'm gonna
Fireball
wa-
them.
yeah. I'm gonna walk down first, and then
Oh, right, because they'll get a turn, right? Initially.
yeah.
My bad. Put Raul with.
Oh, does this not update? No, it's in there. It's prepared. Oh, I don't have. Oh, we didn't rest, so I don't have spell slots. Let me fix that real quick. Alright, did I fix that? I did fix it.
There you go.
Alright. Unfortunately, oh no, can I avoid Raul? I think I can.
If you wanted to summon your Fey thing, I can fireball. It's up to
No, because they get a turn before you do.
Yeah. If
Oh,
you
that's right.
keep
My
it
bad,
from
sorry.
this point, you will
Sorry,
hit
yep.
everything but Raul.
Yeah, right there.
Perfect.
Well, oh, also clone me up, buddy. Alright, that is
Alone.
for
Yes.
for the lulz 20. Oh, welcome to being a wizard who has achieved a level 5. Intermediate damage.
I'm surprised. That's right. Unfortunate.
Oh, Curse of the Sovereign incoming. I did martial check first. No.
That seems like a you problem.
My internet just cut out. I'm back.
Alright, anything else?
Marshall. Okay, yeah. Other than that, I guess, just gonna get my clone and it'll be good.
Blinded by glorious combat. He failed
True.
his martial check.
I was saying, Raul, you could try to finish off a few of them.
It's alright. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Just whip them to death. Hit them with the whip. Till they die.
With them.
I mean, are they at like 0 hit points and like on death saves right now? Or are they like dead?
They're
It
unconscious.
doesn't- Yeah, so just
Oh.
the ones
Yeah.
that are closest to well, first make a martial check, but I was gonna say the ones that are closest to the Watcher, I think you should just start killing.
Yeah, guys, we need to know what the curse of the Aurelian is. I don't know if they're gonna like. Stand
Yeah,
up.
well, yeah,
Martial
martial
check.
check
Well,
what that is.
remember, the cleric has recovery.
Yeah.
Like, that is why they are not dead.
What's the curse of the Aurelian?
Curse of the Aurelian. This creature deals 5 extra necrotic damage on all of its attacks. This includes things that do not have attack rolls. It is healed for this damage dealt. This creature, however, is vulnerable to radiant damage.
Alright.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, are you getting some whipping?
Okay,
Do you have like the option of like whip and offhand attack?
Raul is going to cast Zephyr Strike. And he's going to stare at the Watcher. And use Chains of Perdition.
Nice.
Ooh, special attack.
.20 feet range, so you have to get a little bit closer, but you have that extra movement speed to really do that, so that's cool.
Oh, 20. Oh, let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you can move up.
Unless you want to throw it at disadvantage.
Well, you can move up to 20 feet and then just move back, so you're not in like super close range.
No, the range of a dart's 20 feet without disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you are currently...
Yeah.
I don't know, 60 feet away. So if you move 30
Well-
feet towards him, then you have 30 feet, so you're going to be rolling at disadvantage no matter what.
I was going to say, doesn't it give you increase from Zephyr Sight, increase in speed, or am I misreading it?
Oh yeah, if I hit.
50. Yeah, yes, they
Oh
can,
no,
though.
if I hit or miss, but I need to.
Your walking speed increases by 30 feet till the end of the turn. Okay, cool. So you have 60 feet of movement. You're fine.
Okay. Nice.
Wait. Zephyr Strike's a bonus action cast, right?
Yep. Okay, that's 20.
Okay.
All right.
My God.
Oh wow.
And let's see. It's
No, we're gonna have to go back. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. So you have to attack first.
all right.
So you're attacking at a disadvantage, not advantage. So you'll be attacking regularly. So what's the first roll on that? 19. You're fine. Whatever. Okay. Give me the damage.
plus 1d8.
My God.
Oh,
Nice,
wow.
Max.
Dane boy.
And
Good numbers.
All right, and that one has Chains of Perditions, so that's what would I use to represent that? Let's use.
okay, so instead of moving here, I can do backtrack.
More than 30 feet.
So fast.
Should I move behind Wimble or way further?
I think
We
it's
should probably
right
stay
now.
on
behind.
door. We should probably stay on door blocking duty. Truth be told.
Yeah, stay on door blocking duty so like they can't escape. That's really important.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Alright.
actually, the door. Well, the vent is up. I don't think we're gonna go that way. Okay.
They're not going to use the vents probably. They would've, well,
I'm afraid.
You're
fine.
fine. You have Tracy.
Fearless.
You have
Hold
Tracy.
down the door. You're the bouncer.
Yeah, be the bouncer.
Be fearless, Raul. You have me by your side.
How much did you move up to attack? Hold on. How much did you move up to attack?
Oh no! If I can't move to shoot the 20 feet, then I shoot from here. Otherwise, I can move because I moved 45 feet to
Okay.
try to
Alright.
get the 20 feet distance. So I backtrack 45 feet again.
That's
And
fine.
now
So
what?
you have 5 feet plus. All right, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, that's my turn.
Good work, Raul.
Oh wait! Oh no! That's fine.
Okay. All right, he's trapped.
Oh.
Dash. Dash. Move.
Okay.
This one will attack Theo.
Okay.
This is against Theo. Miss.
Yes.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay.
Nice.
Wimble.
Nice. Okay.
Should we just try to kill the Watcher?
We
Or-
have advantage on attacks against him?
Yes, sir.
I was
Yes.
going
For the
to
next
say
3 turns.
you could do that, and also it might be a good idea for another one of the spellcaster maybe cast like magic missiles, because that would be very good against the sovereign ability.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, would it be better to upcast like Scorching Ray on him or Fireball?
Well,
Like,
I would say
damage
more for
number-wise?
magic missiles when it's like lower HP, but yeah.
Can you guys remind me the for the sovereign thing? Can you say that whole thing out? I didn't write the whole thing down.
When reduced to 0 hit points, this creature instead is reduced to 1 hit point and immediately attacks an adjacent enemy. This recharges at the start of their turn if they roll a 6 on a d6.
Targets their turn. So as long as they're dead, if they roll a d6, they get up with 1 HP.
Negative. If they're reduced to 0 hit points, from not 0 hit points, they're reduced to 1 instead. They're already at 0.
Oh, so they're just gone.
They're not dead, but they're not going to
Yeah,
be
we have to finish them
resurrected
off.
by it.
If I just fireball them, get them to
I
death.
was gonna say I could try to clean them up unless my AoE stops, but that's what I was thinking. I was thinking if my AoE goes off, I can kill the 2 cursed warriors right near us, and then I can go and just start cleaning up all of them. And you can deal with trying to get rid of lowering down the HP of the cursed knights, or trying to get the cursed watcher down, and then also trying to do like magic missiles or something, just killing the cursed watcher outright.
Well, we got advantage. It's better to do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying for like the final like stretch, like when it's like really
Yeah,
low,
yeah.
But like
Mm,
You want to just upcast like a Scorching Ray at him or something?
yeah, just do like.
I
Scorching
dropped
Ray,
Scorching
and
Ray. I
then-
have Chromatic Orb I could do.
I was going to say then Sinclair can use the clone to cast like
85 feet.
magic missile at them, and then it's like can't really do that much against that.
Alright, let me marshal first. I guess I'll marshal the knights, assuming we're gonna. Well. Yeah. Never mind. I think we just kill the Curse Watcher. I'm gonna.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
I was going to
chant
say
an
as
orb
well.
at him. I'm gonna give him a chanted level 2 chromatic orb, I believe.
Guys, a quick reminder, he has cleric spells, so perhaps now that he's stuck in place, he can't move, but once he moves, he's probably going to come and heal all his allies.
Well, that's if he can move and if he's still alive.
Yes, we have 3 rounds. Let's make it count.
Alright, I am going to lean back, begin jebbing. I will summon a Mighty Orb of Fire.
Boom.
Oh my god!
You said you upcasted that, right?
Epic.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did, and
Jesus
chanted.
Christ.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
44 damages.
Damage.
Thank you for that. I'm gonna move down this way a little bit. Because why not? And that's it.
Oh boy! Well, first of all, let's do a tech roll and see if I can actually keep it. Nope, I do not.
It's gone.
Unfortunate.
It's gone! However, I can start killing off the warriors. Hold on. How far is this here? No.
Wait, do I have to add another 2 hit dice to that, actually?
That's right.
what?
Well,
The chromatic orb, so I did chant too, so it should have been 2 more d8s, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should
Yeah.
have 2 more, add 2 more. And because it's critical, it's 4d8, I think. Right?
Is the chant dice
So,
Yeah,
you,
because
so you upcasted it to what?
So, level 2.
So
it
that's
would be
48 base.
And plus 2.
So 68, so it should be a total of 12d8. So add 48 on that.
Got it.
Jesus.
Okay, Miku.
Well, Mr. Fulner, perhaps you don't have to kill them. Maybe you can tie them up with a rope.
oh, he could always come down and
We
help
did
us.
bring a lot of rope.
I don't want this information getting out.
Right.
And
You
Fulner is
tie
going to...
their ankles.
No. I'm
Just tie them all
evil.
together. It's going to be fine.
Wait, what did I do? Oh, that's the measuring tool. That's why. So confused for a second. Okay.
Maybe help me
Well-
out, maybe?
Nah, you're good. I'm going to make an attack against one of them. The dead cursed warriors. Well, unconscious. I'll do the one to my right. Get attack. Flop. I assume I have advantage because they're knocked out, so attack.
My goodness.
That does stuff to them. I'll do, because I have multi-attack, I'll make an attack against the one up top. Attack. Advantage. Plop. With 10 feet. Ah, yes. Sound of Death. My favorite. And I'll move here.
All right. 2 of them dead.
And yeah, and also I'll make a martial check. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This is fun. Hold on.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, we have an extra attack.
Yes, we're
Le Mans.
you're cool.
That's fine.
Now, martial 7. The special number, but not the number to give me information. I'll pass to Theo.
Good deal.
I'm going to simply move to the other side of the night. Starting by casting Spiritual Weapon next to the Cursed Watcher.
All right. As you do so, the cursed knight will attack you.
Oh,
19 hit you?
okay. Yes.
Okily dokily.
Oh,
Someone forgot to do a martial check.
I did
Go
finish the
Zed.
martial check. But
All right. Take 15 points of damage, your spell is interrupted, and lose another secondary spell slot. So you lose 2 level 2 spell slots.
hang on. Now I gotta adjust all my spell slots in the book. That goes down to 1. Take 15 damage. Okay. The spell is interrupted, meaning I cannot cast that spell. Got it.
Well, now we know.
Now we know.
Well,
Here's
let's see, you can
knight.
still make a martial check.
Yeah, sure. I'll make the martial check. I failed the martial check.
The
Maybe
more
that
we
use
know.
that enemy's reaction though, so you can
I'm gonna-
move away to a place where you're not
gonna-
melee.
No, I'm gonna attempt it, and I'm gonna do Sacred Flame.
Okay, that gets 2.
Cursed Watcher.
Okay.
See that technique. Alright. Pass the saving throw, no damage. Alright. That is everything on my turn. End turn. I'm at tier 2 chaos, meaning Tracy has +2 to attack rolls.
Okay. I will just. Not yeah.
Are you taking an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
That's bold.
Okay. Does he take it?
Yeah.
No.
Miss.
Yes.
I was going to say you could cast Spirit Guardians. That would actually be pretty good at this point because it has difficult terrain and does radiant damage. So you want to do that. Especially if you can cast it now when they don't have that attack of opportunity thing.
With
That
advantage,
also works.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't miss.
Right. With Theo +2.
Theo +3.
Theo +3, yes.
I don't hit. Damage.
Nice.
In comes the bonuses.
My goodness. What is that?
My goodness. Whoa.
Nice.
For the Sovereign!
Mother has arrived.
Time to drop him.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a good time for a magic missile.
I guess marshalling.
Yeah.
No.
Not this time.
I was too busy looking cool.
True, he did.
Alright, Sinclair.
Alright, I am going to have Illusion Sinclair walk backwards.
Okay.
Does it swing?
No.
Alright, then I will cast from the illusion. Upcasted Hold Person.
Alright, he will attack you.
Does it provoke when I cast it?
Yes,
through
it
the
does.
illusion?
18 hit you.
Oh, Tracy's in chaos. Yeah, exactly.
Luckily, you have shield or
You shield it?
Can I reaction shield it?
Yeah, but I'll still attack you for that, though. But I'll miss, so it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, that misses then. Continue.
Alright. Alright, so let me, just suspend. Where is everything? And then upcasting Hold Person, because I have to. So we're going to target the one next to me, and do I want to hit the one next to Theo or Tracy? What's the thoughts here?
Why don't we finish the Watcher?
Because
This one should be right.
because I gotta, in order for me to cast, I need to be away from these knights.
I was going to say as well, it's still also held in place, so we still.
Yeah, the Watcher's dead. I mean, we could tap
Yeah,
him.
Well, I mean,
It's
the
fine.
Sovereign thing could trigger again, but
Yeah.
we have.
But so yeah, do we want to? You know what? I'll get the two closest to me. So yeah, the two cursed knights closest to me.
Oh, Tracy, it could trigger you.
Yeah.
So you're doing what?
Hold person on the two closest knights to me. So these two guys. Because this is upcast at level 3. So I'm at a level 2s. Wow, okay.
Alright, this
Who
one's
passed?
held. One on the right.
Okay. Well, he already reacted, so I'm just going to... Gotta remember how to... And then we're gonna go with... Marshall? No! We are very unknowledgeable today.
But we're deadly.
True. Absolute fiends.
Deadly, but we don't know anything.
Do we have a marker on the one that's being held?
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright. And then I will move... what did I... From like here, so he's still got... Okie doke. Yeah, I think that's about the best I can do here.
Raul.
All right. What is left to know, guys, about the Curse Knights?
Yeah, basically.
Fearless and Grim Reminder, I think.
Okay, no with that. Fuckers. Raul is going to step on this guy's dead corpse. And he's going to whip these two guys in the face. I mean, yeah.
Tag advantage.
We can do it, guys. That's it. Oh, I attacked this guy too. Thanks.
Okay. Let's see here. Nope. Nope. Move there. This one will attack Sinclair. That hit you?
That should. I was gonna say that should. Let's see if-
Shield still up. So no.
Wait, this one's going to attack Theo. Miss. This one will make it save. Fail. This one's still stuck. Wimble.
Step, bro. Help.
Help.
It's probably best to just tank the hit since you have mirror image and like an 18 AC.
19 AC, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Going to say it might be a good idea.
Finish him
to
off,
walk-
Mr. Wimble. Finish him
Yeah, it
off.
might be good to
Finish you off. The
First
The
watch.
Watcher. The Ghost
Yeah,
Watcher.
curse you could. You can finish off with like.
Yeah,
some
use magic missile, I guess.
Finish him.
think so.
Finish him. You can do it.
You could also blast the Held Knight, as you will get advantage on auto crit. I believe you will get advantage.
Question. Auto crit on the health guy, is that with a melee attack? Is it auto crit if you're like melee on him? No? Is that just for dead people?
Do we want to risk it? Did you see what the
Paralyze is 5 feet of the creature, so adjacency.
Hmm.
Doesn't
See-
have to be melee though, but it does have to be 5 feet.
Siege Armor, I can dash and cast a bonus action cantrip, right?
If you get like Shock and Grasp, that'll do it.
Okay. Wimble is going to ignore this guy. He's gonna charge at this dude and fucking mash his hand into him. Shock and grasp.
Okay.
There's an auto crit, right? So
If you hit. Still have to hit.
Ah.
Alright. Yep, great.
also I have +2 from my chant
Yep,
on
and
my
10
cantrip.
damage. Yep.
So it's 40-10.
I mean, it's not plus to the die roll. It's just plus 2 to the base damage.
Oh, is it? Shit.
Yeah, it's plus 2 to damage.
Oh, people outside.
Base damage.
Okay, so it's 48 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry guys, I just wanted to do that.
So much damage.
Had to be done. When else do I get the chance to do that?
Oh wow, they're chonky.
Okay, I will martial check this dude as well.
Okay. Fail.
Okay. And that's it.
Wowee.
Oh dear, for the love of God, please get this thing off of me.
Oh my god. I got a 7, so I'm... How did you get Sinclair? Not really. There is someone that I can auto-crit consistently, so... Oh my god.
I think we need to. Honestly, I think we need to burst down this held dude while he's held.
What the fuck was that?
Well, I
We're
can't
just
really
gonna-
reach him.
What the fuck was that?
Oh.
Like, are we just gonna like?
I'm sitting here like. Excuse me, what now?
That sounded like a robotic.
My
dog.
roommate decided to open the window, but...
I was gonna
Man,
say.
you gotta put
pet
some
lion.
WD-40
Yeah,
on
get
that.
some, like, wax on that. Anyways, I could, Okay, I'm thinking of going to attack the Curse Knight near Wimble, so, yeah. Is everyone okay with that?
I guess.
Sure.
You're fine, Sinclair.
It's almost like I'm the person holding him in the first place to give you the crits, but okay, yeah.
We're taking advantage.
Okay, I'm going to go and move down to Curse Knight, and I'm going to make 2 attacks.
Advantage.
Yes, advantage.
Ba, 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 ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bow. That probably does not actually
It
hit.
does
Wait,
not.
actually, hold on. I have a
Plus
plus 3
3.
from
That
Theo.
misses.
You have a +6. You have a +3
Yeah.
from me and Tracy.
Yeah, I have a... Wait, does Tracy have it?
Yeah.
Tracy's
Oh,
two
so yeah, it's a
chaos
+6.
right now.
Those don't stack.
They
You
don't.
don't?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
Sadness.
Should
Oh
we
well.
use the font?
No, well, we didn't use the font. That's the whole thing.
But we have
Anyways,
our font features that we can add
Font
to this.
features, yeah.
do you want to
So
use a
it's-
font on that?
Might as well. What else are we gonna do?
Well, what's your damage rolls?
I think it's a D8 plus. Well, I'm not raging right now, so actually it's not that high. But it is a crit.
No, you missed, dog.
Well, I'll say okay.
Roll your
I have
second
a
attack.
Yeah.
18 misses.
Advantage. Oh my god.
That misses too.
Bro.
That misses too. Oof. Oh well. I will pass the turn.
Go ahead, Theo.
Alright. Start with the marshal. Hey!
What do you wanna know?
Alright. Grim Reminder.
Grim reminder. This ability functions as the Mage Slayer feat. In addition, if this attack deals damage, that creature loses an additional spell slot of the same level that triggered it.
Mage Slayer is just the attack of opportunity when you cast a spell.
Amongst other things, like advantage on saving throws and shit like that.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna move. Hang on.
If you don't want to waste any attacks on him, I can just magic missile my next turn.
Oh, actually, no. It's only that part from Mage Slayer. My bad.
Oh.
Anyway, continue.
Okay. You good with just magic missiling him?
Yeah,
On
I'll
your
take
turn?
the up. I'll take the up.
And then magic missile? Okay. In that case, I will still move 5 feet back because I need to.
Okay. Miss.
Miss. Okay. I will summon Spiritual Weapon again, only this time I'm summoning it in front of the Held Cursed Knight. Oh. Cool. Right there. And attack at advantage because it's held. 22 hit.
Damage. Crit damage.
Okay. Critical hit. This will be getting a +2.
That doesn't look like crit damage to me.
I agree. Hang on.
Whoops, didn't mean to roll that.
I clicked crit. Weird.
Alright.
Yeah, it says crit. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't roll the dice twice. So 11 plus. Yeah, so 11 plus your. How much from
Chaos.
curse?
Uh,
From chaos?
I believe it's at 2. Half of your class level, yeah, that's 2.
13 damage then.
13. Nice. And I would like to cast Sacred Flame on the Held Knight.
Anything else?
Nope. That'll be it.
Go ahead, Tracy.
Bada bing, bada boop.
Okay. So, there's really not much to do.
Got a melee weapon?
Yeah.
Or guiding bolt, I guess that works too.
Probably just aren't they? They're radiant. You gotta
They
get
are.
the shit out of them. Just slaughter it.
Now here's the question. Do you take the risk, get in 5 feet, and get the normal attack? For the auto crit?
I think you
It's
can
not
miss
at
that.
risk, it's paralyzed. I can't hit her.
Oh yeah, it doesn't dispose. Okay.
Well, I mean, the attack roll, you lose an attack roll, right? Because it's a disadvantage.
Okay, I guess that's true. So it'd be a normal attack.
Yeah. You could potentially miss at close range. Better chance at hitting it, but no crit. It's got 19 AC. It might be worth to keep the 2 attack rolls advantage.
Reliable hit or big damage.
Yeah.
Well,
Big damage.
Yes.
Big damage.
Again.
19.
again?
Roll again.
Okay.
Alright, those miss.
Oh no, they hit the +3.
They
It's,
still
19.
miss.
Yeah.
Oh, that is? Okay.
Yeah,
it was
I'm
better than
aware,
19.
I'm aware they get a +3.
I will use
Yeah.
my fun card. That's at +2.
You're doing your what?
The font,
Ah,
the wrath.
alright. That'll hit. Alright, roll the
Is it
damage.
crit or?
It does not crit. You're not close enough. Roll damage.
I guess that's it.
Alright then. Sinclair!
Yay! I get to be smacked again. Be prepared for me to drop concentration. So that'll just be a thing.
Might move closer to us.
Yeah, move closer to us. Actually.
Yeah, let's just make that happen. All right, swing. Come on. All right. Another reaction spell. Actually, I can't reaction that. Never mind.
Nope.
Nope, that's too high.
13 damage.
All right, concentration disadvantage. I think I still passed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeet.
Another 15. I gotta take that damage though.
You probably don't want to move. Well, actually, you're not adjacent. Never mind.
That'll be
Sorry.
fine.
And magic missile. Where is it? Spell's being weird again. All right. Yes. So, first one's gonna be at the Watcher. Take him out, and then the next two. Should I put it into the hurt one?
Yeah. Yes.
Wham. And then wham. All into the hurt one. So 6 more damage into the hurt one.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, these mark.
As the Watcher falls, it'll hold up its hand and point towards the Cursed Knights, and will give them a hand signal as it goes down.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Well, martial check failed, so I can't check to see what that was. I think people need to stop paying attention to those dead bodies now that the healer's down.
That's probably a thing to retreat, but yeah.
Raul.
I was going to say, Raul, do you have any way to ensnare or like inhibit the movement of the Cursed Knight below you? Because if it's a retreat thing, if we can inhibit the movements, that would be helpful.
Hello?
Are you muted, Fernando? We're not hearing anything you're saying.
Yeah.
Fernando?
He's not dead. He's messing with his.
Yeah, he's
Discord.
messing with his character token. Maybe it's his mic.
He says, "Oh, in
Okay.
Discord."
Yeah, he's responding.
Fernando, buddy, talk to us.
Is it working?
Hey!
Yay! Poggers. Okay, okay. You didn't hear anything that I said?
No, nothing.
Not a word.
Okay, okay. Okay, I'll just, never mind. Let's go to this guy then. Let's see. I'm going to Hunter's Mark. And I'm going to whip. What's the whip? Where's it? Here's the whip. Do you have advantage still?
With guiding bolt.
He's still
yeah.
paralyzed.
Yes.
So
He's still paralyzed, so
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Alright.
Not
and he's crit because he's paralyzed.
Crit? Oh, okay.
Yay.
19, and I'm going to whip him again.
Oh my.
Damage.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's been a very bad cursed
A very bad boy. Let's see.
My goodness. Wow, they have so much HP.
Wimble looks away.
Jesus.
Alright, that's my turn. We can do it, guys!
All right. This cursed knight dashes here. This cursed knight dashes here.
Oh,
I don't like that one bit.
That's his problem.
Oh boy, I don't have any. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any CC or anything.
Oh, I do have one other thing I have to do. Okay.
Can I check what that hand signal was? Can I do that somehow?
Marshall check. Nope.
Ah, fantastic.
It was just a wave.
a wave, goodbye.
I guess blast. I guess. Do you still have your level 3s?
I do actually. I mean, problem is we have to stop them from wherever they're going, right? Fulner.
Well, I mean, if you kill them, that stops them. But I don't know if we can
I
do
can
enough
try
damage.
to grapple one of them with like dash grapple type stuff.
Wait, are you out of spell slots? Can you hold person again?
I don't have hold person slots, no.
Can you upcast?
No, that was all of it. I used level 2s for armor.
Man, I still got my
Wimble.
level 3s.
Can you push him off of the bridge?
I can't get close enough to him to do that. Like, I can get right up to him, but, you know.
Do you have fun?
Well, actually, wait a second. I do, but can I get here? Oh, I can get here, but I wouldn't be able to cast then. I'd have to dash.
10 feet. What's casting?
Question, this bridge, how sturdy is it? If I upcast Shatter on it, would that be a reasonable assumption that it might break the grates below?
A single casting would be unlikely to stop it. Or damage it sufficiently to cause any change.
Hmm.
I mean, look at that thing. We kind of want to, you know, harvest it.
Okay, so how many turns do we have?
Looks valuable.
Turns. I mean, you guys might be able to blast that dude down there with double radiance.
Who do we fear more, the one leaving the room or the one going to the treasure?
Well,
Both are kind of bad.
Pick
I don't know,
one,
bro.
kill him.
He's running towards some sort of brain thing with a console in front of it. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, perhaps I can trip him. I should.
Alright, well, either way, all I can do is attack. So, I mean, I'm gonna just, I guess, shoot at this mother.
We could concentrate blasting on one character, and then Fulner can chase down and grab the other one.
I was gonna
think
say
is
the
our
one
only
below I
option.
can
I
probably
think-
try that grapple.
Alright, so
think-
you
I think
wanna-
we should blast the one running away to the door, because he can bring damage, or like danger to us in the future. The other one's probably trying to lock the bolt or something. Which,
Yeah, so if me,
Which is no
Tracy, and Theo all blast him, maybe he dies.
yeah.
It's got high AC though.
We have some phone calls.
True.
Yeah, we still have 3 font calls left.
Does it
We also
up
have
or
hits.
down?
And yeah, and the +3.
Oh yeah, true. +3. Alright, I guess that's the best method of attack.
Okay.
just upcast chromatic orb.
On the upper one or the lower one?
The lower guy. We'll just all focus that guy, and then I don't know if there's any way we could. I guess so. If Fulner can get in, can he dash towards him? Yeah.
Yeah, I can dash and I can reckless. This would be appropriate time to grapple and reckless
Yeah, and
that.
you can grapple him. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
we'll all blast the guy at the bottom. Let's do that. I'm gonna do chromatic orb, level 3. Normal. Fuck. +3, it still misses, right?
Correct.
Plus, you can do a font thing. That would
Oh,
get
do
to
you have
20.
pl-
I think that would hit.
I'll
Yeah.
use one font of Wrath. That's +2 to it.
Okay, so that hits, right?
Are you using it?
Yes.
All right, now hit then.
Okay, take that.
Yo, nice.
That's against the guy you're next to.
No.
No, the guy.
Running away.
Oh shit!
No.
Wait, did I have moved? Does it matter?
He's
Here.
held.
I mean, you can walk one step, but he's not going to react
I'll
to
do
you.
that first. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the guy to the below me. The door.
I'm for the knees.
We want the people to stop him.
Anything else?
Oh, how far away is he? 50 feet. I'm gonna start moving up towards this guy. Actually, yeah, let me see. So I would have moved here,
5.
and then I guess I'll move here, and that's it.
Fulner, we have that one. Get the other guy.
Nice. Okay, hold on. I'm going to make a martial check to see what that. Come on. To see what that sign was from earlier. I don't know what that sign was from earlier. Anyways, I'm going to leave this with the dash action, do bonus action, and then make an attack, make it a grapple, do reckless to give myself advantage.
That we're
Wrong
blasting that one. Yeah.
Oh,
blasting
no,
that one.
The other guy.
the guy in the bridge, yeah.
Okay,
Bridgeman.
the one on-
Correct
Wrong
plan, wrong
bridge?
guy. Yeah.
Wrong guy? Okay. Okay then. How far is that? Is that 60 feet away?
Yeah, you can do it.
Woo! I'm gonna reckless grapple. Yeah. Does that work? Just double checking.
Yeah, it does, but I also get advantage.
You also get advantage.
Yeah, because it's against you. That's how reckless works. So it doesn't change anything.
No, that would not change anything.
Just do that.
Is anyone in range for phone call or no?
Not a chance. 30 feet. You have
Oh,
this.
I gotta try. Well, actually, I could. No, I can't reach because it's a bonus action. Up. Worst comes to worst, I will fail. But no, I'll get opportunity attack. So
Catch bonus action.
could be worse. Hold on. I need to make an athletics check.
I mean, you still got a reaction, if nothing else.
Yeah, when he tries to run, you can try again.
Normal
That's true.
16, and I
Hmm,
believe there's a
good.
+1 from the attack thing. Oh, it works.
You got
There
him.
we go.
Nice. Got him. Okay. And I guess I will end my turn.
Good shit, bro.
Theo.
I'm full chaos. Alright. Guiding Bolt. Upcast. 2, the only slots I have available. A 3rd level slot. Full chaos grants advantage. Bang. Alright.
Damage.
Regular damage is normal. Plus, 1, 2, plus 2. 25.
Damage dealt.
That's my turn.
No marshalling.
No. My bad.
Guess who else is full chaos now if you attack again?
Can I still marshal?
Yeah.
Okay. Question of the day is,
Activate
what was
alarms.
Oh,
that? Makes
shit.
sense.
Thank God that grapple went off.
Yeah. Oh, we still gotta kill him. We gotta dogpile him.
All right, Tracy.
Let's
Blast
hope
'em.
we hit him.
You got advantage.
Sick.
Oof.
Is that not crit damage? Or no, it's not crit damage. Never mind. Sorry, wrong thing.
It matters not.
For the sovereign.
Wait.
It's alright. It's okay.
It's alright. Don't worry. I'm here.
We got it all planned out. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, nothing else.
Alright, alright. Well, here we go. Magic miss, guys. Hell yeah. Alright, first one. Taking out the guy at the door. Next one. Damaging. Should I go for the Held Knight or?
Go for the Held Knight.
Yeah, we still gotta get rid of him.
Yeah, go for the health.
Because
Alright.
he's gonna drop the one.
Yeah.
Actually, that might
Alright.
do it if you hit him with
Yeah.
Magic, magic
Yeah,
missiles is simultaneous.
Yep.
Mhm.
Are you throwing both of them at him? All right.
Yeah, go throw both of them at him.
Okay, he's at 1 hit point, but he does not activate his ability.
Alright. No swing, thankfully. And I am going to also move closer to this guy. I guess Marshall? Hey, look at that.
Okay, what do you want to know?
What's their HP?
Whose?
The Knights.
Knights have a maximum HP of 100.
That explains a lot.
Yep.
Alright.
What is it?
Alright, Raul, you'll have to take care of him. I believe in you. Oh, and I'll move other Sinclair up as well.
Raul! Are you talking?
Oh no, it's happening again.
Can't hear if you're talking, bud.
Oh wow, cruel fate steal him from us.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yep.
Yeah. What the fuck? Okay. What do you think, guys? Should I finish up this guy or make sure the one at the door is dead?
I got him, didn't I? Yeah, I got him.
Guy at the door is dead. Or down, at least.
Oh, all right. Let's see.
The one in front of you, if you want to drop, you'd have to hit it twice.
Mm-hmm. So let's do that. Here we go.
Hit. Second
Alright.
one. Let's roll the second one. Okay. Matt misses. Oh, wait, never mind. You got Tracy there.
Oh, all right. Oh, I guess he's dead. All right.
Anything else? Okay. Done? Okay, now you're done. Okay.
Yeah, now we're done.
Athletics check against me, bud.
Oh boy, here we go. Wait, actually, no, they're not close. Martial, or not martial. Athletics check. Normal.
Alright.
Nice.
Thank God.
Got him.
And since we're at time, there's one guy left. You got him grappled. I'm going to call it in your favor.
Boogers!
So,
Yeah.
you have successfully
We won.
defeated this encounter, and not a single enemy escaped to perform the alarm. So, damn, Tony. That went about as well as you could have hoped it for.
Yeah, it really did.
Sometimes all your shit goes off perfect, nothing goes wrong. Look at that.
We've earned it.
Absolutely deleted those warriors.
So I'll have the vault ready, and what we're probably going to do next session is we'll do the scenario of you looting the vault and escaping, and then travel back to Black Falls.
Nice.
Cool. Go work, everybody.
Yeah,
Nice.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Oh, people clap.
Man, that went
I was gonna
perfect.
say we barely took any damage as well during that
We really
fight.
did.
That's crazy.
Everything went pretty
We
well.
flawless this encounter.
Arcadum rolled so bad.
Oh god. Yeah. It was also comedic.
Wait,
in
once-
nature, how
Yeah,
easy
we
that was.
even killed the two guys trying to run away. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, we got the main stuff, so you know. the
yeah, the
grapple and-
VIP move was that Chains of Perdition.
it really was actually.
Yeah, that was.
That fucking dart was
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Like, I was measuring it as like the cursed watcher was like over 30 feet away from all the other dead enemies, and I was like, okay, if it had healing that was range, it would have to be in 30 feet. So it's like that's what you call
You guys did it.
epic.
Winky
L.
face.
Yeah.
Getting that Zephyr Strike mixture is unironically like that perfect combo.
Raul carrying again.
Raul, literal god of combat.
All right, let's see what we got.
You're muted still, Raul. By the way, I see your
Yeah.
thing lighting up. But
Raul
there's no sound.
literally mitigated himself by using only one
If
arm.
only I
during
could
this-
hear his voice.
Yeah, I
Only
guess
we
I can
knew
see his
how-
icon lighting up, but he's no
If
sound.
only we knew how proud he actually is.
First they took his arm, now his voice. What else?
And you guys did you do diplomacy or incite a rebellion?
I didn't want.
Politics.
Oh,
I
rebellion.
wanted the fucking conquest. I don't.
Bruh.
You know what? We came in, we won. Alright.
I keep listening to my microphone.
This one says Raul ready to find a Kaskari friend to prep a meal with. Yep.
Aw.
How the Wendigo look in Raul's head.
Wait, that's actually really good.
That's awesome.
This is the group's fucking vibe right now.
True.
this one's captions for the sovereign.
Dude. Oh. As we're all like, all right, chaos, fireball.
For the sovereign.
We just fucking appear out of thin air, just launching fireballs. And
That's
chaos.
that's how it is, man. You got caught him off completely off guard. It's appeared out of nowhere.
It's like, oh yes, we're changing the gods. We're
That's-
all
They're
Dude,
changing
here.
the guards. and
Real talk
everyone's
though,
together.
that's why having teleportation is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy how little that spell is respected. Like I don't know, it's crazy.
I'm glad we used that.
Oh yeah, we came in and
Let's
just
take a
detonated.
look at what do we got subs wise. Zenmaster, the gifted sub. Lollipop, thanks for the 23 months. Dogacak, thanks for the 9 months. Hey, it's baby time. Zenmaster, thanks for the gifted subs. Is that a gifted sub to Loist Boy? Ooh.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Loist Boy.
shit. Let's see. All right, that puts our total sub count to 1,474. We are going to be doing a Dream Daddy stream probably this week, most likely on Monday or around that time. Also, I will find out on Sunday if Cape Fish will be able to take the slot that's available in the new game. Yeah, subs are a little behind, but I expected it as much. I hope they don't get too much further down, or else I'm going to be in some serious bad trouble. So, Jesus. But anyway, let's see. What do we got sub goal wise? For those of you that don't know, at 5,000 subs, we're going to do a European trucker stream for some reason. And at 5,500 subs, that will unlock the God Crime, which will probably be the last game I'll run this phase. That isn't a part of the original ones. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks good to me. Alrighty. I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, Living World wise, if you're a sub or get gifted a sub, you can join the Living World Discord and participate in all that good stuff we got going on over there. We're getting pretty close to the main launch, so that's something to be excited about. If you want to be a character and get your free character rebuild ahead of time, you can sign up on the Patreon as an adventurer to get in that early if you'd like. At 10,000 subs, I will draw 10,000 fan arts in a row on Discord VC. That is...
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stick figures.
Stop, bees. Just
It's gonna be a lot of something else. I think you know what.
Yeah, it's
Gonna
gonna
be
be
good
It's
ones.
gonna be hot women. That's all
Yeah,
you're gonna
it's,
draw.
it's gonna be nothing but women.
Yeah, just hot.
Or men drawn as women.
Yeah, just
Men
a
and
giant
women.
posse of
Dude,
stick
dude,
figures.
bees,
I love women
bees did
now.
a gender bent Commandant Nuts.
Oh God,
Yeah.
what does that even
wow.
mean?
Where can I say that?
No.
Where can I see it?
What?
It's,
In
he
a
said,
very
he said
dark
it to
place.
me is a cursed image. I can't take it.
I mean,
What?
Look, cursed is a perspective, okay?
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
Hey.
If we get to 10,000 subs again, I don't know. I'll probably cry for a whole day. How about that? There we go. One entire day of crying.
I will
Dude,
join you in
Collect the
crying.
DM's tears.
Dude, I do not even
We'll have
need
a
that.
crying party.
We just have a crying
Yes.
party. We all get together and just have a big cry.
We'll just pour out 40s and shit.
Pour out 40s, bro.
What's that South Park scene? Yes, your salty tears, they sustained me.
Fuck, dude.
My goodness.
Okay.
I don't even need that many. I just need enough to live. That's all I need. But anyway, thank you guys for all your generosity, though. All the fucking opal miners and oil barons and whatever the fuck Nina is. Chinese Bitcoin trader. I think.
Dubai Bitcoin traders?
No, Dubai Bitcoin trader. Yeah.
I'm a little sad. I didn't get to use Summon Fae. The fireball was just too optimum.
Crypto is taking a shit right now. Poor Nina.
Oh yeah, yes. And Twitter
and
too.
we can't ignore Lolly either. Lolly and her big boss girl energy. She dropped like 500 that one day. Jesus Christ, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Calls the bank. Yes, that is me.
The fucking bank called her. Hey, are you sure about this?
Oh, have you seen the amazing
My pants are made of $100
How much wine have you had tonight? Oh,
Japanese hentai
bank
farmers.
teller.
Oh, have
Why
you,
is
have you
Lolly so
seen
giga
the amazing meme sprouting up? People abusing the new checkmark system on Twitter, impersonating people.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's insane.
I really do like the caption for this one that he put in the fanner. For the sovereign.
It's so good. Yeah.
For the summer. Alright.
They all stand up.
For the soul. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, for supporting, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Later.
We won.
Bye.